I'm having a fat ugly day. Welcome back to the Corner of Wisdom. I miss these Corner of Wisdom check-ins on prep. Back when I was shredded and brown, now I'm fat and pale. 91.3 key this morning. Gaining very nicely over these next 10 to 12 weeks. Gaining nicely over the past 3 weeks into this next 10 weeks. More coffee needed on that, it's not there, it's all run out and there's no Columbia left. They're so loud every morning, it aggravates me. This is perfect range as well. Could sit here BB gun in hand, like a weird Lee Harvey Oswald with birds. I'm joking, I love birds. All types of birds. So is there anyone watching from the RSPCC? NSPCC? RSPCA? I'm joking. I love animals. I'm so pale at the moment, I need some tan. Good news, if you follow me on the Instagram, I say we because we're all together, you are me, have joined up with MEDICHECKS. I don't know why we haven't come together sooner. I've been using them for quite a while, and I think Amy wanted to speak to me at Body Power, but I was a bit busy. So we will be providing some valuable content. I'll be teaming up with Dr. Hamid, who was on the Muscle Mentors podcast, going through an interpretation of blood results, also going through what an actual cruise dosage should be, something I spoke about on the members site. There's far too many people that are still in that super physiological testosterone rage on their cruise, which is not a cruise at all. So very, very excited to be working together with them, and if any of you guys or girls want to utilise them, I would recommend the walk-in clinic for certain tests. I think the finger prick tests are okay, but I've always been a fan of getting in a blood test intravenously. So there's many clinics around London you can walk into. TMC 10 for any of the blood tests, ranging from the basic baseline fit, just to get an understanding of what's going on, to the highest ultimate performance test, which is what I got yesterday. And we'll go through that 58 panel blood test very, very soon. Time to walk to Marks and Spencer's and get some food in. What pork's coming around? You can, huh? Look at this spread.
Oh.
What pork's coming around tonight?
The spray tan pork.
Oh, we win a pork.
I might ask her to do. I'll be naked and she'll be naked, and then you could just.
And I'll be naked, and we can all be naked together.
We can rub tans on
Back this groove up.
Because last time they
Bum
said
bum. Yeah, I know. Dinner.
Sorry, hang on one second.
It's already begun.
Look,
Stop,
what's
no.
that muffin?
It's a blueberry one. This looks like it's been killed.
Enjoy that bit.
Blueberry muffin, 1 pack of oats. We've got some pear. I eat pears and shit like that now. Shout out to all the pear. 150 grams of egg whites and a scoop of whey proteins from the protein source. This is the protein source. And we've got 2 luxury, because I'm about that life, hot cross buns. And that will be our pre-workout meal. We'll then go and do some client check-ins, let it digest, and we'll have the best combination of 2 pre-workouts. I think I talked about it in my last video, Komodo Pump. Yes, I did. I tell you, this combination is phenomenal. The combination of the alpha GPC, the Aragia Assist, the Hordenine, the Huperzine, in both of them, some additional alpha GPC, lion's mane, is fantastic. And the nice thing about that concoction is that the stimulatory response isn't too high, because there's only 150 milligrams of caffeine in half a scoop. So sometimes, in order to get the desired effect of alpha GPC and the other cognitive enhancement ingredients, you have to push the scoop serving size to get that desired effect. But there's only 150 milligrams of caffeine, which is exactly what I want. And what I've been doing and having such a a fantastic response the next day after a rest day is to try and limit my caffeine consumption on a rest day to nothing, completely nothing. I've got into the habit of not even having a coffee now, just waking up, doing a walk. And then that way you don't have to continue, you know, building your tolerance up and building the scoop. You hear people say, I have to have 2 scoops of MVP to have any effect. Having that back off on a rest day and having breaks of caffeine as well throughout a training cycle is what I'd recommend. You know, I'm really into at the moment black coffee. I've been into him in the past, but like more so now than ever. I watched the interview with him. You know, when you watch someone speak, you think,
there's one thing I want people to understand about me. Oh my gosh, I don't even understand myself, man.
Love that.
Like, I'm still,
don't even
you know, as a person growing.
Don't even understand myself. You okay? What's up, people? My eyebrows are now protruding into my eyesight. They just trim them before we go away. Back and biceps today, no hamstrings. Big PB on the pendulum squat the other day, and my glute and ham tie-ins very, very sore. So training hamstrings and triceps today. So just back and biceps, bit of a bro split. Starting, as I do every session, with an ab circuit. What I'm doing on this particular bench is a slight decline at the one in Kings. But I'm feeling for that divot, that central divide between the abs. Linea alba, I think it's the linea alba, not Jessica Alba, linea alba. Need to sharpen up on my anatomy. But I've never noticed these handles in the corner of this particular cage at Kings. Not that great, to be honest. I prefer it fixated. The one in the corner at Kings where I do my bodyweight pull-ups has the D handles where you can rotate the wrists, but that moved too much. So before my back exercises and before my back session, I'll use the bands and pull-ups to engage the lats, get them fired up before we go into our main movements. And because we pulled hamstrings away, mentally you can go slightly harder and really ramp up that intensity, knowing that you don't have the volume of the hamstrings to come. And that's the beauty of this training split at the moment, is that if a particular body part is still sore, we can switch it up, we can move it around, we can prolong it and still utilize other body parts as well, which is why I'm not a huge fan of the bro splits, and there's never enough frequency for me anyway for those particular bro splits. So low volume, high intensity, high frequency. But all in all, a very, very nice workout. 2 sets per exercise. Started with some bent over barbell rows, which is an area that I very much like to increase in terms of strength. My RDLs and my pulling movements for that side of things with hamstrings quite strong, but with my back and obviously the shoulders playing quite a big part, and doing a little bit of rehab, as I mentioned in the last video. It's only been a couple of days since I saw the osteopath, and already it's feeling a lot better. And I'm feeling a little bit burnt out, back-to-back contest preps and going straight into some form of off-season and trying to increase strength again. I do feel burnt out, and going to Mykonos tomorrow for 5 nights will be nice. And I probably will go to the gym there once or twice, but treat it more so as a deload. And then when I'm back, it gives me 9 to 10 more weeks left of this lean gaining phase, and then a 6-week mini cut before we go to Ibiza. So essentially that's another 16-week block of training, and then we can go again with Callum in the off season. So the exercises for back were bent over barbell row, a dual handle on the Watson pull down, and then an isolation for the lats. This is a really nice movement that I've been doing, and it's for those that don't have, as I mentioned before, at David Lloyd we had that pad behind the elbow, yeah, and also at Muscleworks in Orpington the Cybex is perfect because you've got that full range. You know, the arm and the bicep is traveling where it wants to travel with the dumbbells. With this particular movement, to keep it as stable as possible, if you have a arm blast and then put that behind you and just above the sort of lumbar, so it's resting on the back of your elbows here, and you use that to drive your humerus into the arm blaster, and it's phenomenal. You don't have to go too heavy, you can focus on the movement. It's a really nice contraction, and another one that you can add to your arsenal, as well as the there's the D handle EZ bar curls, which is a nice movement. I think I mentioned that in a few videos back on the Muscle Works Orpington video. So only 2 exercises, 5 sets. For me, triceps is the area that needs improving. So volume is pulled back a little bit on biceps, and we go slightly more so on the triceps. And just to finish with this, it was the EZ bar curls with the using like a block behind you, the similar sort of scenario with the behind the elbows with the EZ bar with the arm blaster, just to stabilise the movement and put as much emphasis on the arms as possible. So all in all, a nice movement. Off to go and train some hamstrings and triceps, and then Mykonos tomorrow. Back from training. Haven't trained a bro science split like that, or bro science session like that for ages, back and biceps. The usual 150 grams of chicken, 150 grams of the Honey Nut Cheerios. It's times like this when I've got quite a quick turnaround before I need to go back after my deep tissue, that once I'm in, I'll really focus on getting my heart rate back down. Usually I won't have a meal for about half an hour, but as I've got to go out, sit on the sofa, really focus on getting that down. I can't stand rushing, not Russians. I love Russians. Some may know why. Deep tissue done. It tells when you ain't had a deep tissue in a while how much shit builds up in your feet and your calves. And just go and grab a tennis ball, sort that out. Last minute shop to Bromley to get a few bits for Mykonos tomorrow, which are just mainly like daytime outfit vibes. I think my evening outfits are sorted. Right, let's do this methodically. I think it's the best route. I'm hungry. It's not a good idea to do this when I'm hungry. We'll roll with it. We'll start at the very beginning. The most important outfit, the airport outfit. The most important when travelling to the destination, not very important when travelling back home. Also, the earlier the flight, the less important the outfit is. I've utilised that philosophy, and therefore already having the blue pair of Preview navy shorts that I got from my Beeper 3.0, I've simply bought a long sleeve blue Preview jumper. It's quite thin, a little zip, it's comfortable. 5:30 still quite cold. Footwear for that, sliders. Generally most airport trips are sliders. Easy to slip off, let your feet breathe, you can put them on the person's seat in front of you. That's the airport outfit done. We'll move on to afternoon attire, which is generally just swimming trunks and a t-shirt, isn't it? Let's be honest. If you're all in, you go to the dining area in your swimming trunks, chuck on a t-shirt. I've got a few pairs of shorts. Zara are doing a nice range of shorts, very, very thin, light, all different colours. Tend to opt for like greens and beige colours for the gingers, look a little bit better. And just keep things simple and chuck on like a white t-shirt or a navy t-shirt. The cotton t-shirts are really nice from Zara. Generally with afternoon attire, I utilise things like Massimo Dutti, Zara, Topshop. I haven't been to Topman in ages, to be honest. But these are nice, again, all different colours. XL for me in the Zara men's. Large is way too tight. Large is like proper douche. XL is tight but not douche. If you're maybe going for a bit of lunch somewhere, still sticking with the Zara theme, these nice pinstripe trousers are nice and comfortable. Again, you can just chuck on that sort of cotton t-shirt, footwear, something like the Stan Smith's kind of style, even a sandal or a slider. But generally, that we're just going to be chilling around the pool, to be completely honest with you. And that is the afternoon attire. Onto the evening attire. Very important. This is the most important part because this is where all the Instagram pictures come from. So you have to nail that. Don't really take many pictures with afternoon attire. Evening wear. First up we have the twin set Lilac by Preview. There's a lot of Preview stuff here, just a heads up. This is part of their pastel toweling range. I quite like the pattern. Very, very nice material as well. So I've got the shorts in a medium. The shorts tend to be on the slightly larger side, and if you want a nice fit, then go for a size below. T-shirts, I'm an XL in all the previews, so a nice little twin set there. Footwear for this, something I've been searching for ages, for a few months actually, and they're never in stock. Went to Selfridges and he said, we have a delivery every day, so make sure you go online. Every morning I went on there, nothing. Then one morning at work, tapped in and found the one in, I think it was Bond Street, and they finally bloody had a pair. It is the Honolulu Mule slide / sandal. So I've went for these, which will go with the purple very nicely. It will go with the blues very nicely. It will go with pretty much most beigey items. So there for going out in the evening. Next outfit, another twin set. You've probably seen me in this a while ago, back when we went for brunch with the boys at Christmas. I wore this. Couldn't find the shorts for ages. Similar situation to the sandals, and then finally Elle found a pair in Choice. This material isn't as stretchy, so she got me a medium, but it's a bit on the smaller side, so these might look a little bit tight. So with the non-stretchy material, probably go to size like a large. With the stretchy material, go down size. Should we go on to their new range? Preview have got a new Formentera range, which is fantastic. Again, this material is still on the slightly stretchier side. Medium shorts fit fine. It's almost like your missus's gym pants. I don't quite know what the material is, but a nice twin piece there to go with that. A t-shirt as well, XL. Fits perfectly, tried that on. And if it gets a little bit chilly in the evening, Preview do very, very nice bomber jackets. XL in the bomber jacket. Nice material. Something nice just to chuck on when you're going out. And then finally I got a few bits from Tessuti. So I've already got a couple of pairs of trousers that I'll be wearing. Ralph Lauren are doing a very nice cotton slim fit t-shirt shirt. Bit of stretch in that as well, tried that on. Holds onto the body nicely, nice and tight on the arm. So I got a white one to go with a navy pair of like suit trousers that I've got. And I also got a navy one to go with a pair of cream trousers that I've got. I've got them from Massimo Dutti. So those two kind of complement each other well. And that's pretty much it for the outfits. We're only there for, what, 4 or 5 nights? We're going Hakkasan. I'll take you through it when we're there. But I just wanted to get this vlog out before we went. And also got Spice Girls tomorrow. Right, I'm gonna have a bagel and peanut butter. I'm starving. If you don't have Marmite on your peanut butter, are you even a human being? Everyone said if you like the Colombia, you must try the Zimbabwe. Fruity, flowery notes, some cranberry in there, some red berries, and some flower. It's a no from me. Back to the Colombia. Oh, I can just smell the Escobar. So much better. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I've got a shit ton to do today, and I've just about managed to finish editing this and get it uploaded for tonight, which is Saturday. We're travelling to Mykonos tomorrow. Flight's at like 4 or 5:30, I think. So there we go. Bit of content out there before we fly. Hope you enjoyed the video. I haven't put any links to any of the clothes that we went through. I think they're on the video if you wanted to grab them. No discount codes either, I'm afraid. So there we go. I hope you enjoy Mykonos. Hey, thanks. I'll see you in Mykonos for the Mykonos, let's stop using that word, Mykonos vlog. Okay, safe flight, thanks. See you soon. Thank you, good night, much love.